Going in like Flynn, it's Gene. It is almost the 30th of January. Back with another video. We are literally going over some of the other cars that I can heist over here in this new update for the Salvage Yard heists. We are trying to get another one of these cars.
He's got it stashed away on his sub, so we can use the same plan as before. And wait for it. This is the car he made such a big deal of in that episode of I'm Rich the other week, where they did another tour of his Vinewood mansion. You know, with the topless chauffeur. Yusuf's gonna be so into it, trust me.
A lot of these you can pretty much like take whenever you can. We skipped like most of the groundwork when it comes to trying to get this vehicle because honestly, a lot of them are starting to like repeat their dialogue, so I'm trying to show you more or less the dialogue that's different compared to the last bit of stuff. This is for the Tauros, which is another car people can pick up. This vehicle is one of those that people, I guess you would consider very high luxury right now. It looks like another famous vehicle that you could find that I'm not going to put right now on the screen because it's pretty much obvious to the people that are into cars like that. So, I just did a robbery right now to get the, not Urus, and let's try to find some more vehicles to steal. I'm gonna take this Urus and immediately sell it because I can sell it for a lot of really good parts, and I feel like it's one of those cars where if you're looking for something that's an SUV, it can definitely get the job done. If you need something that kind of replaces like a SUV vehicle that you want to use to like bring the kids to school or something like that, if you're into that like GTA roleplay type ish, go for it. It's a really nice car. It looks really good to drive. Obviously you're gonna want it in another color that's a little bit more closer to the original manufacturer's type of intended color, which is something along the lines of yellow or orange or even black or so, depending if you're into that sort of thing. The EC is another one of those cars that has a really good pedigree as a solid rally vehicle, and also another car that is quite popular among the Brits. You want to use that for when you want to take corners at a really high speed. It's a car that has a really good attraction for people that are into doing dangerous missions in that particular way.
Damn.
Plus, I also got some money for making sales, so there's that. The Evron is a more modern Ford F-150. This is one of those vehicles where if you want to do some heavy lifting or bring vehicles that have a storied history of stuff that is more suitable for carrying stuff or role-playing, is one of those strange people that wanted to protest the rights of people that may be marginalized in a sense. You can do that with it. This other vehicle is another British great. It is the Lotus Esprit. It is made by a different company.
Okay, I see you. That's a cool car. And check out who's gonna lead us right to it. My homie King Tiny. Turns out the cops weren't into it when we broke him out before, and they got him right back there on charges of jailbreak. So I figure we use the same strat. Hell, it worked last time. And he's gonna tip us off to another gangster's tricked out ride. Yusuf's gonna freak.
You already know what the deal is. After properly subduing the car on some goon-ish, I can see that Jamal has some choice words. This vehicle is another fast one for people that want to look for older cars that still got it in a sense. The Visettis can definitely come when you call it. It can stand in accord and push haul ass as fast as the rest of them. Along with doing that, I also made sure to do all of the requirements for the elite challenge for the gangbang robbery. I didn't kill any cops. I made sure that I found the car within a reasonable amount of time and broke out King Tiny from jail within less than 5 minutes, which is very important in order to get that trophy. Yes, got it done. You can do the same thing for several other missions as well. But right now, let's try to see if we can find another car that we can take. Well, it's like pretty early right now, but I'm just going to wait around in order to run out the timer so I can take another car. This timer has been running wild. Let's see if there's anything that changes because of that. I do got stuff from it that I would have to check because it is currently the Lunar New Year. It is February 2nd at the time of this recording. And yes, I do have some new stuff available for me. It's in the T section, not exactly in the bomber jacket T, but I do want to add a new look for my character, which kind of gets in the way of the way that they are dressed currently, but hopefully when I do get the new outfit, it'll make sure not to have any overlap with the outfit that they have right now. Going for a white bomber tee with the Love Fish shirt. They do love me some metal bands or rock bands. Let me see if there's other stuff that I can see if I can get the character to wear the legit shirt that I just picked up right now. So there are bomber jackets that I have, so I could also look into that as well. I mean, the beige bomber is another thing that I'm still interested in. Red Lunar New Year dress, that might be for my alt, but yeah. You try to get cultural stuff. Okay, the wooden dragon mask. This is for Chinese New Year. Might be coming out a little bit later than expected, but happy Chinese New Year for all those other viewers that are watching right now that wanted me to celebrate that, because you know, you guys matter, and if you guys feel seen, that makes all the difference for me. So yeah, of course, gotta do that. Also gonna see if I can swipe the new vehicle, because I have 3 cars currently in storage at the moment. Don't mind getting an extra vehicle also in storage, so let me try to do that. Doing some missions for that. Okay, let's get it. Picked up the Evron. This might be the RAV4 of pickup trucks, because it is a very big car. It's not Hummer sized, but it is a car that a lot of people that are into pickup trucks would totally understand. If anything, it might be closer to like one of those like GMC model vehicles that people love. It is another calm drive. It's a big van. So if people drive this ish, I wouldn't really judge them in a sense, because they're just doing what they have to and making sure that they get from point A to point B with relatively minimal problems. Love the paint job. Selling the Esprit is gonna make Yusuf happy, because he's never had one of those before.
Bird tells me there is a Lampadati on its way to Liberty City. Well, you can tell this little bird that I will extend his allowance for another month, and to call his papa once in a while. Yes, now keep it coming.
It's a very good vehicle, of course. Smooth, calm drive, very fast, can haul ass if it wants to. Not really a car that I would rely on completely, but you know, it's good for what it is. The Buffalo EVX is another Mustang, so of course, performance cars are really good in this particular game. The Mustang is no difference. Yeah, like Yusuf said earlier, there is just a lot of fervor for those gosh darn Mustang cars that the people at Rockstar make. People love Mustangs. It is like the go-to car for people that want to join the army and stuff like that, and potentially get screwed over on 40% ABRs. So, you know, you got to be very careful when it comes to being able to purchase one from the lot, because there's a pretty good chance that a car salesman might potentially try to rip you off on one of these, or a Challenger, or one of those other Ford sports car models that they just love selling to people for some reason. The green one is another
I
one.
was hoping you were gonna pick that one, because that means we're headed back to the Diamond Casino to rob another prize car. Same plan as before, and you haven't even heard the best bit. This used to be Al Di Napoli's car. You know, the actor. Do you have any idea how many times he's probably passed out in this thing? Yusuf's gonna pay out for this.
Of course, it's another old school car, paid for in a sense by other people that wanted to do stuff for the casino heist. In this one, I believe you have to do several of the things, like getting certain headshots, escaping from here within a certain amount of time, and making sure that you do have a lot of this stuff without any types of being discovered earlier on during the sequences of sneaking into this particular heist. Time to double back and grab a Stingray.
All right, that's a good choice. Yusuf's gonna love it. Here's the plan. We're heading back to the Maze Bank Arena. Time to disrupt another one of Dugan's halftime shows. This car is in the lineup. And guess what? You know the band that do the music? This is literally their car. They donated it. How sick is that? Yusuf is gonna lose his mind when he hears about it.
They do a lot of donations, that's for sure. So after taking that, of course, I wanted to take the last car that was available for the week, the Mazda. It was a Le Mans car.
Hey, that's a car boss, bro. That's litty. Hey, so I got this one up on the board because a little bird told me our asshole uncle is shipping it into the country right now. What do you say we hit the boat just like we did last time? And check it out, man. This car was actually at the mansion where the guy leaked that Dr. Dre track a while back. It was almost in the video. This thing is a piece of LS history, bro. Yusuf's gonna love it.
Johnny Cash wins again. Due to its status as a Le Mans car, it does way more speed than the average vehicle. And of course, this is for very specialized races where you go down straightaways and such. This thing is an absolute demon when it comes to that sort of thing. A great vehicle for tackling the inclement weather. Selling it, of course, would provide a huge boon for people that want to gain more money.
When my father was starting his first business, he had nothing. And every day, he would dream of driving to work in a benefactor. And now, his son is having them stolen and smuggled across the country on a whim. Never forget, you are keeping the American dream alive, my friend.
That would be one heck of a car to arrive to work in, no offense. It's not really made for road consumption, but there you have it. That seems to be all my nitpicky critiques for the cars right now. More on the way. Stay tuned and happy gaming. Take care.